Good morning, welcome to SlimChat. It's Tracy. So that was an eventful 5 minutes. At the end of my Rocks chat, if you watched it, you'll see that I had to kind of say goodbye. I was going to come to an end then anyway, but Harley started crying. And I said, I bet his tablet turned off. Well, it was a Nintendo Switch. The controller, he'd done something to it and it had fallen out and he couldn't play anymore and he thought he'd broken it. And so as I went to do it for him, my nail broke. You know, just a second talking about how my nail was going to break soon if I didn't cut them. And as I went like that, I scratched my nose and it started to bleed. I mean, look at all the blood. And I had tissue and it just caught. The jagged part caught my nose and it right there and it started pouring with blood. So there I am mopping that up and didn't quite get it all. Trying to fix the switch. And then once I did, the Nintendo game wouldn't play, it just kept flashing and I took it out and I put it back in. It didn't work, took it out, put it back in. In the end, I switched to a different player and it thankfully has worked. So all's right with the world again and Harley's happy. In fact, I just looked in at him as he's in the front room and he went, yes! So obviously he did something right. And obviously Nanny did something right. But now, look, my nails are shorter. Because, and then I couldn't find any clippers and I had a broken nail, a bleeding nose. And yeah, I've never done that before. But it was just, you know, I'd only just said about the fact that if I don't cut them soon, I'm going to break low. Luckily, it didn't break low. It was quite low. So they're not short, which is how I like them anyway. But luckily, it didn't break quite low down and start hurting. I knew I should. I've been saying for ages, I need to do it. All of the nail clippers are together in a pot and I can't remember where it is. But luckily, I found a pair in a manicure set that Gary bought me ages ago, but they're really they're too stiff, you know, they're not fine enough, if you know what I mean. And they just cut it like they butcher them. So they've been butchered, but at least they're not that sharp that I'm going to bleed if I touch myself. I can't believe that. Still sore. Anyway, never mind. Hello. Anyway, had a good night's sleep, really. I'll say a good night's sleep. The thing that I'm calling a good night's sleep now, I used to call a bad night's sleep, but at least I got some hours. And, you know, woke up about 3 or 4 times in the night, once to find keys, but other than that, just little wakeful times. So not the best night, but, you know, at least I did get some sleep, which is more sleep than I have recently. So that's not so bad. I've got to go and make breakfast in a minute. I know he likes toast and I did buy some cereal, but I don't think he really will want that. I think he'll just want the toast. We'll see. I'll ask him in a minute and see what he wants. Now my ring scratched me. Everything's scratchy this morning. Feeling all tender. What's going on? And dinner, I don't know what to make. I did buy him some little bits that he might like, so we'll have to see. Other than that, I'll just have a look and see what I can find and make something. But it's just Harley and me today in the house. Gary's at work and we're just rattling around. He's took my car, so I won't be going anywhere anyway, because that's the one with the car seat in it. Not that I was planning on going out today. We went out quite a bit yesterday in that horrible rain. Sun's out today. I think it's still a tad windy. I just went out to cut my nails outside because when they all ping off, these clippers really make them ping. So I figured I'd do it outside, that way I haven't got to tidy them up. So, or find them before you tread on them, you know. So yeah, I went outside for that and it was pretty nippy, I have to say. But still sunny nevertheless. So at least it wasn't quite as depressing as pouring in with rain all the time, which it has been for days. But this is because we've had a couple of storms back to back. So, my pussycat quote of the day. Let's have a little looky, shall we? See what the Kit Kat's got to say about it all. I haven't looked up a new book yet. I have to. Or something. book or something. Oh, what have we got today? We've got a cat that's sort of on top of the person. Let's have a look. This obsessive watching also occurs near another screen called a computer, which has something called a mouse attached to it by a string resembling a plastic tail. They scrabble with their fingers and move the mouse around on a small mat. If only we could teach them to hunt real mice, they'd spend less time with this artificial mouse. If you press the delete button, you may be able to interrupt this unhealthy behaviour. So that was the whole of this page, was the one. There we go. Now I see they're trying to disrupt this behaviour. There's the mouse. So yes, I definitely need to find a new book if they're going to be 1 quote 2 pages. Eek. So that's what the pussy cat thought of it. And turn off my light. Okay, so movie quote of the day then. Now yesterday, Don't You People Ever Die was in fact X-Men. And I think it was Toad. So what have we got? Christie's husband got it right. Diamond Smiles got it right. And Kelly. Well done to you guys. And let's tick that one off. My book's all confusing because it's got jokes written on it. I've got the wrong book at one point. What we're going to have then, I thought I put some stars by one I wanted to do. Didn't I? Maybe it was the joke and I didn't do that joke after all. I'm so hungry. Okay, what's this one? Nope, I had that recently, that movie. Do you want to do it again? I will bring you down. I will bring you down to Chinatown. I will bring you down. I will bring you down to Chinatown. Brilliant movie. Brilliant actor. Brilliant actors. What's the movie? I will bring you down. I will bring you down to Chinatown. I don't look menacing enough. This guy is known for his menacingness. See, I think that's a word. It is now anyway. Whoa. So anyway, what else have I got to tell you? Let me think. I've been eating too much rubbish lately. I'm not happy about it. I was going to just have a couple of days off diet-wise for Christmas and then get straight back to it. But with all these meals out, it's kind of like put paid to that. Well, the one thing I had yesterday was a McDonald's. I'll never have another one. If I do, it's going to be a chicken sandwich, and that's all. Because it was horrible. It went back because it was cold. Then it went... Well, I should have gone back again. But this fresh one, supposed to be good, was really cold. And you know what I think it is? They've got the burger, which is warm. They've got the buns, which used to be toasted and warm, that are no longer. They're cold. And they put freezing cold bacon, freezing cold cheese and freezing cold salad on this burger with cold sauce. Slap the lid on, give you a cold burger. I mean, bacon shouldn't be cold. Not that cold. I touched it, it's like ice. You know, shouldn't be cold. Why can't, if they're going to cook the burger, why can't they cook the bacon? Not right. It's just not right. I'm never having anything like that again. Horrible isn't the word. And it had some barbecue sauce on it, which wasn't too bad. And it had these crunchy onions. It was this thing called a festive stack. Well, they can shove that one. I don't... Never be having that. And I took the lettuce off because I thought that would make it cold. Little did I know that the actual warm ingredients are the ones that should have made it cold. I mean, why not melt the cheese, make it warm? Why not put warm bacon on the burger? For goodness sake. It's not a thing meant to be eaten cold. Anyway, that's my little rant over and done with as far as the Mackie D's are concerned. Future chicken sandwich. And that's it. I know I kind of like them. But if it's cold, it's definitely going back. And it's going back again until it gets warm. I'm not going to put up with that anymore. And the only reason that we'll go there is the kids, you know. So we're going to a pantomime soon. and taking Sophia and Harley. I'd take Tyler, but he's a bit young for it still. Although if they went to school, well, when they eventually go to school, Harley and Tyler will be in the same year. They're almost like 8 or 9 months apart in age, which is a lot when you're little. It's not so much when you're older. It's you know, negligible, but when you're little, it's actually almost a year apart in age. So Tyler's going to be the youngest in that year group, and Harley will be one of the oldest in that year group. So yeah, he's kind of more into sitting down and watching something, whereas Tyler would probably enjoy it, but he'd be bouncing around and climbing on the chairs, and he'd be off and doing stuff. But maybe next year he'll be at that age where he'll enjoy that and take notice of it, and have more awareness of what it's all about. So yeah, but for this year it's Harley and Sophia. So afterwards, you know, we'll probably get them one. Kids love them, don't they? So yeah, and yesterday I was in the car and I said, well, I'll have nothing. I'll just have fresh air burger. And Gary said, are you really going to sit there and have nothing? I went, oh no, probably haven't, you know, forgotten the experience by then. But if I do, I'll stick to the thing that I know that I can tolerate. But if it's cold, they'll have it back for sure. But I can't wait really until the new year, when all the festive stuff's over with and gone, and all of the naughty chocolates you get for Christmas are gone, and all of the puddings and mince pies and everything else, and you can get back to sort of losing weight. Because I'll have it all to do again. You know, all that lovely weight I lost will be back. I already feel my butt's larger, and I never feel that because I've got this top heaviness about me. You know, my legs and my bottom are actually smaller. Always have been. When I was younger and people used to wear really nice dresses, I could never wear them because I was very top heavy. My boobs were always much bigger than, you know. So instead of being like that shape, I was like that shape. And dresses, if I got them to fit my top, used to be a bit too baggy around the bottom. If they fitted my bottom, then they squashed my boobs down. So, you know, I could never wear them. So now, yeah, normally I don't feel like I put trousers on and think, oh, they're snug, but it started happening. So I can't wait for it to end, really. No, can't wait for it to end. So yesterday, I sent my new logo off to Chris and he can put it on the website. But hopefully my new little logo needs a little bit of tweaking, and Chloe said that she would make me one for Hobby Rocks and Crochet Rocks, and I can perhaps put it on my my YouTube, what's it called, artwork, you know, the page, and so that'll be up there. It's kind of cute. It's like a dragon crocheting, a granny dragon. That's me, obviously. I'm a granny dragon. So yeah, hopefully that'll be on there on Hobby Rocks and on Crochet Rocks. Obviously it's not on Diet Rocks. I can't really have a dragon rumbling, which is what I'm doing right now. So yeah. Oh, got an itchy nose now. Probably because I've been bleeding. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get off and upload this, and I will see you very soon on the next one. So thanks for watching. Stay safe. Take care, and bye for now.